Hello, I'm Refashionista Sheri, and welcome to another tutorial in my 12 Days of Thriftmas. Today, we're going to take a bunch of not so great cheapy chocolates and stuff I have in my cupboards and transform it into something you would love to gift away for the holidays. So let's get making. For this quick and easy festive treat, all you need are some cheapy chocolates and some other little bits and bobs and snacks. Now, if you're anything like me, you probably already have some cheapy dollar store chocolates lurking in your cupboards, like here, just chocolate bars. You can tell some of these have already been opened, as well as these tree ornaments that are made of chocolate. Plus we have chips, some, I think, raisins here, dried mangoes, and of course an opened bag of trail mix. So again, really, all of this stuff I already had in my cupboards. Plus you will need a pot as well as a bowl that fits into your pot like so. You can see the lip there. It's not actually touching the bottom. It's resting on the edge of the pot. And we do this because we're gonna make a double boiler, which, I mean, that's all you need to do to make a double boiler is a bowl that fits in a pot, and then you put some water in the bottom of the pot. The bowl, of course, it does have to be heat safe though. So I have filled my pot about 1/4 of the way with water. You need to have enough water in the bottom that it basically covers the bottom of your bowl because it has to heat the bottom of the bowl. Okay, so I have the water in my pot at a low simmer. So it's hot, but it's not boiling. And I pop my bowl into there, and now I'm just going to add some chocolate to the bowl. And this is all the ornaments that I just broke them up with a wooden spoon. Now I'm just going to stir them around, and they pretty much instantly start melting. And then next, I thought, why not add some of the chocolate bar into there? And then I'm just going to stir that up as well. But it kind of got a bit thick with the chocolate bars and the nougat, so then I just pop in a little bit of milk. You can use any milk you want, but don't put in a lot. Remember, you can always add more later. And now it is a lovely runny consistency, which is what I want. So this next step moves pretty fast, so you want to have everything pre-prepared. Editing Sheri here. I just want to share that my DIY butcher's blog is still looking awesome and going strong, and I shall link the tutorial down below for you. So here I have a heat-safe baking tray. I put some non-stick parchment paper on top of it, and I have my mushed up chips here, some trail mix, chopped up some dried mango, and I have these roasted chestnuts that I actually have had in my cupboard for a little while, so they still taste fine though, and I think they'll be fine on chocolate. So let's get going. Okay, make sure you're wearing an oven mitt on the hand that has the bowl here because it is hot. And then you just want to scrape out your nice liquefied chocolate. I don't know if you can see here, but a couple of my chocolates actually had coconut in them. So yeah, that's what those bits are. It's coconut bits. Okay, get out as much as I can. All right, now you just want to spread it in an even-ish pattern, not a pattern. You just want to spread it out. Doesn't have to be super thin, but it also doesn't have to be super thick either. That looks great. And now I'm just going to sprinkle on my toppings here. I really like putting like chips on chocolate because just, you know, the saltiness and the sweetness goes so nice together. Let's add some of the trail mix in the next row. A few of the mangoes now. And then all you have to do is pop it in your fridge or freezer until the chocolate gets hard again. Okay, so I actually left this overnight in the fridge because it just wasn't getting super duper hard. and came down this morning, and look, it's still like super bendy. So what I figured has happened here is a couple of the chocolate bars that I melted had caramel in them. So this is never going to get hard. So instead, we are still going to use this, but I'm going to do a bit of troubleshooting here. And as you can see, it rolls pretty good, right? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll it, and then I'm going to cut it, and it'll be like little chocolate rolls, I hope. So let's see if it's going to work. Okay, so this actually rolled, like it rolled really well, so that's great. And I really don't think it's going to come unrolled because it's just sticking very well. All right, so I have two very sharp knives here, and I'm just going to see if it's going to cut nicely. Okay, well, clearly the end piece here didn't come out very well, so I guess I have to eat that one. But, whoops. It is very sticky, but I think the rest should cut pretty good. So most of it cut pretty good, but like these are huge. Seriously, you just need one and you're totally done for like a week of chocolate and sweetness. But I had actually put these together for the chocolate bark, which clearly I cannot put these big sticky circular things in here. So I'm just going to have a look around and see what else I can find to package these up. So I found this tin, which originally had cookies in it, and this will be great for those little chocolate wheels. And I went through my stash and found a bunch of festive trim and fabrics and a little bit of twine. So yeah, I'm just going to grab my glue gun and decorate this to cover up the label and everything, and then we can move on. La la, isn't that adorable? I took all the little trims, put them around. This green is actually from our DIY Halloween costumes from this year, and a nice little ornament on the top. And yeah, now it's time, I guess, to go fill this up. So that one didn't really turn out exactly as planned, but that is another example of the beauty of refashioning. And it's not just for clothes, it's clearly for food and recipes as well. You can so easily just transform it into something else. You know, it doesn't matter if you make a mistake when you're sewing, when you're cutting, when you're baking. Just, you know, put on your Refashionista cap and use your imagination. And look what I made that into. Like how delicious does that look? And trust me, it is delicious too. And I'm pretty sure these are not going to be given to anyone because they're just going to end up in the bellies of everybody here. So I really hope you enjoyed my little Refashionista recipe for the festive season, even if it didn't go as planned. And yeah, let me know if you want to know more of my kind of tries at baking and cooking, because I am by no means an expert at that, and I just like to have fun in the kitchen. And yeah, I think we're nearly at the end of the 12 days of thrift, 12 days of Thriftmas. It's getting there soon, but until tomorrow, stay safe, stay well, and I'll catch ya on the zigzag. You want one? You want one? They're really, really good.
This is Confessions of a Refashionista.